We're back yet again. Day 27, 26. I don't know. I'll have to see here. Yeah, day 26. Okay. Well, let's see here. Should be December 2nd. No, wait. Grab my allowance. Okay, I need to get into the gem cave. I'm assuming that it probably has something to do with the VAC, which means I need to look for a circuit box. Let's do that blessing. All right. So that blessing is each time I get a shaft room, I get a dice. Every time I use a dice, I get money. Okay, so get lots of shop rooms, get lots of money. Grab, ooh, yeah, even more money. For my money, okay. Alright, alright. Big, big. Early security office. Which means I have access to a terminal, which means I can start an experiment. Estate inventory, main menu, keycard system. Too early to do that. Remote terminal access. Like, we still need to get the microchips for that Blackbridge area. Experiment setup. Continue with experiment. Huh? Red room to get gold from red rooms, or bedrooms set my dice to 2. Which then can translate into 10 gold. Mm-hmm. Okay. We're gonna go bedrooms. Enter. Exit. Okay. Then let's go to the right. Ideally. But this does give me thing. I don't have any money, but I can always. I mean, I need to see this room. Today, you may adjust the rarities of the trophy rooms are often classified by okay, I could make the patio really common. This costs 5 gems, but give you 3 gems every time that you get it. Mhm. Okay, let's make the patio commonplace. If I can make all of these commonplace. Actually, I think I preferred that to be a rare one for now. Okay, bedroom. Let's go guest bedroom. Get ourselves some steps. Over to here. Redraw those. Let's go for a key. Could go left. Or I could just grab items. All 3 of which I need. Let's see, is there anything I'm missing? Nope. Mm-hmm. Observatory. Reading nook. I mean, 22 stars. I probably have some pretty interesting things. Dead end, pair of chests, and key. Okay. I'm gonna waste a couple of keys on these, because I'm gonna get a bunch more keys apparently. Excellent. I am wondering, now that I have the basement open, am I able to come over here with 5 keys, wander over here, into here, and go down to here. Because the reservoir is nice and empty. And there's all these chests down here that they require keys. Green memos are lies. Green memos in boxes near this box are both lies. The Sanctum key is not in a box. It is buried. A black box contains allowance tokens. Sanctum key is in a blue box. Oh, so it's a puzzle down here. Okay. Now, I suppose the reason why I can't go up to the thing is because I need a key card. If I can get a key card, I can call the elevator and go up, but I don't have a key card. Okay. So I'm glad I did that, uh, to figure out that those require keys. But also, I no longer have any keys. Alright, I kind of have to do this. It'll be a small thing, but I now know a VAC requires off, blue, green, white, red, purple. In order to get white, first you must... Okay, you have to get red. Okay, and then we need a white here. Red here. Purple there. Off, blue, green. Aha! I think this is the gem cave. Aha! I now have a gem cave outside, and there is nowhere to proceed. Unless I can find, by some miracle, or possibly buy, where's that commissary? If there's a key card in here. There is not. But there is the shovel. I could dig over here. Nothing of interest. Okay. Yeah, okay. I made the trophy rooms and pool room. Pool rooms rarer. Trophy rooms and the one that spreads things through green rooms more commonplace. Okay, let's come out here. Walk out over to here. Because I'm fairly certain that out here... Okay... 2 stones per day. There's one more cart down there, but it's locked on a short cat. Too many. Yes. All right. That's the fourth then. Wait, I just noticed that that's that mountain that we've seen reference to. Like an elevator? Ah. Okay, well, I can't happen to dig up. No, it's already dug up. Okay. All right. Let's go over to there. This is definitely an elevator to somewhere, but to where? Oh? You can see out there. Spooky cave. Wait, this is the foreman lied. A client. Someone had these chambers buried deliberately. Is that what those things over there are for? Oh. Uh, Queen is on a D8. A, B, C, D. The vault has the rook. King. Okay. Look for the chess pieces. Because I know that the bishop is in, like, rooms like the, yeah, you can find the bishop in rooms like the cathedral. Foreman's copy. Do not remove from sight. Realm and sigils of the past and... Okay. Do... Sigils... Huh. Okay. To understand the realm sigil, we first dismantle these symbols. Each sigil is composed of 4 things: the moats, dividing lines, and the border. Core. At the center of each sigil is a shape, different for each realm. If the core gives us the name, and the rest of the sigils tell us the history behind that name. Still, it is important to identify the decay. Orin, Fe, Air, Ka, and... Okay, let's take a screenshot of... Okay, for the spelling of the... Okay. Counting the ships, simply expense, ship routes, locomotion, wavy lines indicate heat. Okay, starmane, da 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 da. Moats on each sigil. Huh? Border on each sigil. White. Different borders corresponding to different colors. The borders always correspond to the banner and national colors of those specific. 10. Okay. Put it all together. Indecisive. I see. I don't happen to have the new copy of that, do I? Ooh. In the precipice. Look for the chess pieces. Pawn. King. Queen. Bishop. Rook. Because I remember seeing this in the vault, this in a chapel. This, I believe, was in the drawing, not the drawing room, the drafting studio, or not drafting studio, the one that has all the, well, has a queen on the board for its password puzzle, which I still haven't figured that out. Okay. Well, there's nowhere really to proceed here. Because we've already explored everywhere we can, and we can't get to the foundation because we don't have a key card to call the lift from. We're gonna have to call it a day. One new room with the conservatory, but actually a lot of new things with those boxes. We're only like 24 minutes in. We can do another day. Easily enough. Especially now that we start with gems. and grab my allowance. I really want my allowance to get skyrocketed at some point. We're talking like I pull off some experiment that increases my allowance that I just activate over and over and over again. Uh, Schoolhouse. And my reasoning here being that because we have the okay, there's a couple of dig spots in here. I think I remember seeing the lever in here once. Kirby. Keep an eye out for pawns. Like a list any room that has a pawn in it. List any room that has a king in it. List any room that has a queen, bishop, and a rook. Because I can imagine that puzzle probably, it depends on if you find one of each of those rooms. Two items. Okay. Excellent. A dice. We still have that one blessing. Let's get a little bit more money so I can reroll. Let's get the first classroom. Okay, so this room can help us determine what color each of these three nations are. I also don't want to have to try to do that puzzle right now, but I did just take a bunch of the screenshots for that. Let me make sure I put them over in the right thing. Okay, so screenshots, blueprints, notes. Okay. I didn't get screenshots of everything, but did get most of everything. Ooh. Plus, in the secret garden, we found one that represents that which country is this one? Okay, it's something that starts with an O. Oren. Okay, according to the moats, it had a deep metropolitan region. I'm not sure what. Yeah, and this Oren is got. Ooh, it's black. Alright, I need more screenshots of this. Sorry, I can't. I'm not showing them on the stream. Well, in the recording. Sorry. Can't exactly do so. Okay, I'm not seeing any. Bins. I'm gonna go back here. Because I'd like to buy a shovel. So I can go dig outside. Something that I was gonna do. Okay, so we know that there is no chess piece in the entrance hall. I want to go dig up whatever's out there. Because it could be interesting stuff. Okay, journey was free. And there was a brick. Okay. What I need to do is find some libraries, because I believe the libraries had all the cool information that I really needed. Come over here. I mean... Continue with a... I mean, I did just say I need the libraries. A new clue. Borrowed only by me. A new clue that if you find a new clue, retry sketches instead of use a file. Da, 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 da. Corner cases. Whoa, 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 wait, what? Uh-huh. If he found a new clue, he would know what to do. Question the maids, question the cook, look over, spoke to the chauffeur, who told them the clues were all needed found in the books, tome after tome. He found a new clue, he would know what to do. He changed the letters. Mary, Mary, Gates, Gates. Chore. Right. Draft the sixes, did extra. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting. Found the diction of each word. It was sound. Mm-hmm. There's a king in this. Suspect is Major. It's a new clue. You know what to do. Oh. Okay, screenshots. These illustrations. Almost certainly. Okay. Do we see a pawn anywhere? No. I see no chess pieces anywhere in this. Study. I don't want to get a dead end. Gallery. Now, hold on a second. L S M W B C. Okay. This is a very funky puzzle. Spotlight on a thick with a thin K reflected in a pond under shackles held by a flying fist. Uh, hmm. Sins. Infinity. Nails. Bear rug. It's like dangerous. Is there an R in here? Cart. Like, this is a cart. Piece symmetry. Okay, so this is a very because I know that these have like deeper meanings. I don't know what those deeper meanings might be though. In fact, I have no idea what they could be. Locked. And I'm kind of curious what their reward is, but also they're so abstract, I don't even know where to begin. Gems are in a statement, a box with the false statement. Only one statement is true. Only one statement is false. Pawn. In the parlor. Only one statement is true. If this is true, then it is self-fulfilling. Which means that both of these would be false. Which would then make this... Yeah. There would be two false. Okay. Yeah, they have to be in this one. Hallway. Or... For key. Or classroom. It leads nowhere, but... Yeah, okay. This puzzle clearly helps you figure out how to do the puzzle in the whatchamacallit room. There are no things in there. There is a pawn in there. There is not. Mm-hmm. Still locked. That already. First two. Receive. Yeah, I don't even know. Uh, and with how many options there are, I really cannot. Think. Okay, now I have to do all of these. Tilted, loaded. Wait, these are all red things. Yeah, apple, red, then red, 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 red. If there's any R in here. No. There's not an E, is there? Uh, words for red. Let's start with P. Hmm. Oh. I because these are all the red objects that are in the thing. Then there's the letter P. Why? And it's all in the sky. P red sky? If there is an R here, which I doubt there is. No. Hmm. This one's mirrored. It's a red mirror with a P that stands out in the sky. Not even sure how this is think. Let's chink. The. Retire. Hmm. What do I do here? Is there a D back here? I don't think there was. And oh yes, there was. Okay, ED. That's probably the case. Is there anywhere I can put a P other than the beginning? No. So there has to be a P at the beginning and an ED probably at the end. Pissed. Waved. Okay, there is. We have OIVLRNTS. Kevy A D. Prodded. Frosted. Added. Roasted. Roasted. Poised. Poked. Proved. Proved. Proded. Proded. Okay. Righted. Hmm. Uh. Hearted. Started. 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 Marted. Warded. Farted. Carded. Parted. Herded. Peered. Poided. Pewtered. Purited. Purated. Paterned. Panted. Patted. Pasted. Payoted. Pay. Halved. Pelted. Parted. Parsed. Parried. Parked. Parved. Parted. 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 Harder. Parted. Okay, let me list them out here. I'm gonna waste a lot more time on this, by the way. Okay, go what? We got a P. T. L. S. M. W. B. C. P. A. A. E. I. O. U. H. R. T. R. N. T. S. O. I. S. O. I. V. L. V. L. T. H. S. I. K. B. A. D. E. O. N. L. R. C. S. A. E. Y. N. D. Z. R. W. T. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Grab these. We're gonna go E. No, not A. Using Letter from each line in the following. Okay, painter. The 1. And for a total of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 1 to 6. Parent. Hmm. Candle. E. Fourth line. Making. Martin. Okay, let me create a new conversation. The following 6 lines of letters. Each line choosing one letter from each line line 1, line 6, create 6 lettered words as possible. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Example: P, A, R, T, E, D. Okay, let's see. Letters must stay for example, if one is P, then the first letter of P. 2 is I. I, and so on. 6. Pastry. Now, heads. is no S at the end. Okay, I am trying to think. Because I can't do planned. Handed red pea. There isn't an L. There isn't an R. Clouds. There's a stop sign. Apple. Then rose. Line. Alcohol. Hmm. Verified? Variety? Variety, 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 variety. Is there an S? There is an S. Okay, so it's sorted. Sore, red. Pasted. Uh, Genuinely. Okay. Mm-hmm. Uh, wait. Red backwards is dir. Because these are all red objects and they're this one's backwards with a P. And okay. Very Janu, Perry. There are no eyes looking at this. Hmm. Totally looking this up, by the way. Because, holy crap, this is... I hate abstract paintings like this. It's a room. There's nails in the infinity sign. Or the classroom did have the 8 sideways. That could be an 8. Room. And... A... T... E. Okay, I think this is like one of the only things I will ever look up in this, because this puzzle sucks. Room 8? Where? Key does not fit. What? Where is it? Room 8? Oh. Or perhaps it didn't fit because it's not... Here, I'll buy this. Security. Arrest this man. Estate inventory, nothing. Log into the network. Swan song. Let's go start my experiment. Let's start the laboratory here. Mm-hmm. Two or more gems. Okay. Man, I basically have to do this one. There's a bishop in here. Chapel. Could get a key or get yet another classroom. There's the last bit of my money. What options to proceed? This would give me a couple of keys. Silver key. Ooh. Not quite sure what that denoted in verse is supposed to mean. Other than the message that I already got from it. Let's see. Estate inventory. Keycard system. Might as well do this while I'm here. Hopefully we can find a key card, because then I could go in through the back. Mm-hmm. Let's just use a regular key. We can leave other one for some other time. Okay. As much as I want to do the observatory. Quite. Huh. Main dig spots. And access to that. It's one of the poor soil spots, isn't it? Need that key card. More coins, woo! I've not found anything to use that on yet. So we'll leave that coat check for now. Use this to get myself... Ooh, lockpick. Excellent. Party time. Okay, me working on that puzzle did take like half an hour, so ideally let's not do that again. Silver key. Mm-hmm. Reading Nook so that I can get a key. I do need a planetarium though. So that I can end in there and get a couple more stars for later. I wonder, does key 8 work? No, it does not. Fine. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is the geography thing. Which helps you determine which region has which thing. This is an 8, turns out. Uh-huh. Gift shop. Doot 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 doot. Okay. Options. There are not exactly 2 shops. Ooh. I could use this. Grab a key. Turn this off. Off, off, on. And I could come over here. Surprised I missed this. Hey, turn up. Could go to the billiard room for a couple more keys, or... Which I guess I'm gonna be doing that. 12. 10 divided by 2, 5. 18 minus 8, 10 times 4, 40 divided by 20. 2. 12 minus 11, so 1 times 1 times 4, 4, 8 divided by 4, 2. Okay, I don't think there is anywhere I can proceed. I'm really curious what this room 8 is. Or where it would be. Here's what I'm gonna do, though. Before I end the day, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go spend the 3 keys that I do have on the things down here. Okay, that's just always unlocked now. Good, 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 good. And hopefully I'll have enough steps to get back to the planetarium. Pink boxes do not contain any prizes. A Sanctum key. That's the thing outside. Wait a second. The inner sanctum is over there, right? So I just need to... come over here. Got a Sanctum key. There are... I'm gonna pull this, just because I can. If I'm gonna visit here anyway. Oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I have screenshots. For this exact purpose. I recognize this inner symbol. It was in the secret garden. I took a screenshot of it, and I'm glad I did. Okay, it has... No. No. Yes. No. Huh? It was black. Yes, this is what the symbol looked like. Okay, so... Okay, I need to drag this... Okay... Integrate... Okay, I need to grab this... Aha! Get that allowance up. Okay, I should have read that before doing the puzzle there. Uh, okay. 8 realms in 8 months. Okay. I'm glad I selected that one first. Because that's the one that I actually have the information on. Whoa, big developments. Which means that there's also like 7 other of those to find. Or something ridiculous like that. Okay, chances are I'm not going to be able to make it back to the planetarium in 5 steps. I can hope, but not likely. However, I can buy stuff. No, I cannot. Okay. There's a dig spot in here. Ooh, there's a pawn in here. Storeroom. Which thing is this? Hmm. I will be just barely not able to get to it. Unless... Aha! I snuck in. Perplexing campus. 3 puzzle rooms, 4 classrooms, and a library. One new room out of the gallery. Right, and this video has gone long enough. 2 hours. See you in the next